Not sure Inez deserved that. Starting to wonder if you consider us all similarly disposable. Who's next? Me? Val? Did you have something else to discuss? Suppose you can ask. Sometimes, with purpose. Don't you as well? Do you draw some moral distinction between avenging harm and nipping it in the bud beforehand? Between covert and overt means? When all is said and done, are those in your ledger any less dead than mine? That so? Hadn't thought you'd felt that way. Didn't take you for a pacifist. Just a mite less homicidal. Some were proprietary. Often they involve forms of subtle persuasion, others more overt influence. Now and again, more direct means were required. Whatever's on your mind. Oh, I am a dedicated member of the Order. Beyond that, there's really little you or anyone need to hear about. Consider yourself lucky. You already know more about me than anyone else I've met in the last 20-odd years. Information free of context can be off-putting, confusing. Dangerous even, if misjudged. I mentioned before I was part of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. My role there, you may recall, was head intercessor. I was tasked to influence pivotal events, to keep the solving of the equation on track. Something occurred. I needed to step off the board a while. To put it mildly, after the incident in question, seeking refuge seemed prudent. Dorado appealed to me because it was off the board but not completely remote. There I could lie low for a time, but observe. So I'd believed. Our department was shuttered shortly after Ruth Pissar took office. To avoid undue attention, I remained in hiding. May the
Oh, a freelancer. Why am I standing so close to this uranium? Hazard pay, of course. And I ain't even started bleeding from the ears yet.
I'm glad to be sitting here safely, but I hope Command is sending us a cost-effective... method for cleaning up this uranium soon. Yeah!
If you're looking for outpost opportunity, it's to the south. And a bit to the southeast. And southwest. Just sort of all over the place, in bits and pieces. Knock off the funny business!
Ah, a freelancer. I didn't know we hired any, but I'm glad to have you. Especially after that last attack. I'm dead tired of fighting scrappers. How many times we gotta tell him not to scrap our working machines? Dumber than sprats, a lot of them.
Be wary. Scrappers can attack at any time. They got Lemmy and Birkins, but they ain't gonna get me.
Glad to be sitting here safely, but I hope Command is sending us a cost-effective method for cleaning up this uranium soon.
I'll handle this. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Thought you agents were durable. Patch yourself up.
Yeah.
Halt! What is your destination? Leaving with that heading will bring you in direct contact with the forces of Auntie's choice.
Try not to deviate from the norm.
Cause trouble and I will school you. Chapter and verse. Perhaps it would be advantageous to... No, that won't function optimally. Well, we could. No, but if they deploy Manosaurs, we'd be better served having it the other way around.
Mobilizing. I did not
Perhaps it would be advantageous to... No, that won't function optimally.
Yeah.
Well, we could... No, but if they deploy Manosaurs, we'd be better served having it the other way around.
Investigating hostile intentions.
You're just not a good look, Commander.
Have a fit. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Mobilize. Abilities identified.
Is respectfully discouraged. On advisement of the abbot, under good authority.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Ranger, the order bids you welcome, but also warnings. In light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just down the road here. I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right. It seems our temporary ceasefire with the corporatists may be at its end. Yes, this was an active war zone until recently, and now seems like it may be so again. Not quite certain why the attack was launched, but that is not under my purview. I'd surmise that when Auntie's Choice realized they couldn't get through our defensive measures, they wisely chose the path of diplomacy. Seems I was mistaken. They must have done something to provoke an attack, which is why your safest path now is the one that leads to Matriarch's Mercy. The Order controls everything south of this point, but the rest is beset with various dangers. Zealots, scavengers, creatures, and corporatists. Well, not certain about that last one anymore after the attack. Cultists, mad to the last one. You can usually identify them by their outlandish,
Outlandish what now? Did you have a point you wish to make?
Their outlandish disregard for convention.
It's a good thing you're smarter than you look, or you'd be scraping your innards up off the ground right about now.
They're both unstable and violent. Auntie's forces call them scrappers, and uses them for just that, gathering scrap materials. Excessive abuse of stimulants has made them severely unbalanced and prone to violence. They've also been known to pose as refugees, to lure their victims into ambushes. There are several camps of them northwest of here. I'd strongly advise keeping your distance. The creatures are of the genus Varachnid. They are large enough to kill a full-grown human, and exceedingly willing to do so.
All our efforts add to the equation.
Stifled by unfulfilling work with no hope of advancement? Tired from fighting off your fellow workers to keep your employment? Want data-driven insight on how to excel at your life? Visit our predictory and take our short 38-minute questionnaire to determine exactly what career you are meant for. Act now and receive a one-week prognostication from a seer. Absolutely free. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Mega Point Tea. Available in standard and decaffeinated versions.
Resorting to violence. Combatant scanned.
Tomorrow's favorite snack is available today from the Order of the Ascendant.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Aggressor at hand.
Hours of uninterrupted rumination on the universal equation for day.
Ratcheting up my combatant scanned. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Oh, an enemy.
At this.
Reconvening efforts.
Proceeding to attack. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Jest skryg, folio to jest granaty.
Combatant analysis. Combatant scanned. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Vitals critical.
Oh man.
Commander, your essential personnel. Unorthodox,
Combatant scan. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. I have a fix up. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Do try to limit further damage, Commander. You're welcome. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Don't make me confiscate your weapon. Torpificator at ready status. Not the optimal mutant. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Adversary vulnerability.
I find my next victim.
Target analyzed. Lay down. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Combatant scan.
On the way.
Target analyzed. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Work out, Commander. Don't make me offend you.
You're more effective when you're not dead. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Directing my explosive device. Bettering my sightline.
I lead it. Over here. Target analyzed. Lay down. Vitals are in the red, Commander. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Ateş çizgiyiz bekliyor. Çevremize uğraşıyoruz.
I've been known to hold it right, you know. I take umbrage. Mobilizing.
Enjoy the notoriety. Mi torniamo missile.
This might sting. A lot. While I care little for the current order administration, I care even less for seeing my fellow scienticians slaughtered. It is taking every fiber of my willpower to keep this from turning to violence. I'd say farewell, but do less damage seems more appropriate. You see me again, it'll be the last sight you ever see.
Where?
Fight! It's a fight! Get there, Captain! It's a fight!
Begrudging. Ościkoje wikłe.
Look sharp. It's a fight.
Nie, głuposti. Сега сетих за нещо по-интересно. Да видим Фейсбук какво става.
Look up, Commander. Don't make me avenge you. Re-engage. Restore my life or avenge my death. I'm back in scan.
Taking good run. Suffered extensive damage.
Target analog.
Значи то само той трябва да убия.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Re-engage.
Standing by to stupefy.
С тия глупости.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish.
Thank law that the students listen to reason. Think of the cost if our predictions are wrong.
Grand Architect! First an attack on the monastery.
Problem. Face solution.
Reviving me is inevitable.
hostile intentions.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Mobilizing.
Proceeding forward.
This is not a good look, Commander.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait! Look! Someone just came up via the lift. It must be unlocked.
We'd love to help, but not as much as we prefer to leave. Plan guide.
Watch out for Wiley. He's accounted for everything.
Commander, if I know one thing for certain, murdering members of the Order isn't my role within the grand plan. Did you just half apologize for killing my colleagues? Look, let me make myself clear here. If we attack the Order again, I go. Order traitors, fine. The rest, I leave. For good.
Seer Wiley said I wasn't on his list and let me go. He must have predicted I wouldn't fight back. I don't understand. Where's the abbot? I don't understand. Where's the abbot? Why isn't he doing something?
Roger always said he... Hey, body's not even cold. Can any of this really be in service to the universal equation? Like the Sears clan?
and some simpletons within it claim that all things happen for a reason.
That's all bluster. We're an unpredicted variable in these equations, and he knows it.
Today, we are that catalyst, setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution. Those outside the order, and some simpletons within it, claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise tell us nothing occurs.
Dwelling on the quotient of the moment is to risk missing the product of the next.
I spy my next victim. I mean, a hostile about.
Nice of Seer Wiley to leave us this nightlight. Sorry. Rejuvenation device.
That device may be the deciding factor in whether you live or die in the near future. Unless you can expedite hemostasis and proliferate new tissue on your own within a fraction of a second.
No. But I have been told my pain tolerance exceeds normal thresholds.
Your mother must be so proud.
May all solutions precede problems.
Found another one. Damn it. I knew there'd be a high probability of fighting, but I didn't think.
Hey, none of that. Remember what Wiley told us.
Document every corpse you find so we have an accurate head count later?
Well, yes, that. But also not everyone will share our vision of the plan. We That's not our fault they chose wrong.
Indelibly eradicate algorithmic dissonance. May all solutions precede problems. The charismatic mathematician was not so dissimilar to us. He donned his jumpsuit 1.3 pants legs at a time.
Those are N-ray junction functions. Scanner might be useful to see how this place is wired up.
I'm gonna predict it.
Povrtá. Povrtá jsou tvoje.
Well, that's just plain wrong. Whoever wired this up should be expelled from the Order. I thought they had some self-respect.
Indelibly eradicate algorithmic dissonance.
A kdyby?
Set and hold position.
Investigating hostile.
Supposed to shoot the
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up another body's labation tones. Still, ain't as bad as it was in Auntie's choice. But that don't mean it's good. I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
I'll handle this.
It's the unknown variable.
Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Listeners want to know, why did our orders slip
Nowhere near as interesting as the taxidermy. Cross sections displaying their internal organs I made when I was a child.
Keep to Wiley's plan. Eliminate the target.
Lay down fire.
Ih. Tamam en son numara kuva.
Keep to Wiley's plan. Eliminate the target.
That wasn't intentional. Isn't this fancy? Guessing these are the abbot's quarters. I see the good abbot's intent on distracting himself from the misery of existence with worldly goods. Never works.
Gelap. Evet.
this order as its preeminent luminary. And without our intervention, she would make peace with the primitive minds of Auntie's choice. This must be prevented, whatever the cost, or humanity's ascendance will be forestalled by centuries, if not millennia. The blood spilled today is merely correctional ink.
Range of error.
Not to be read aloud.
The blood spilled today is merely correctional ink, stamped onto a test of order aptitude. And whom do we blame when a student fails? Their instructor. Bishop Bassar has failed this order as its preeminent luminary. And without our intervention, she would make peace with the primitive minds of Antiques. This must be prevented, whatever the cost, or humanity's ascendance will be forestalled by centuries, if not millennia. The blood spilled today is merely correctional ink, stamped onto...
Oh, this is... Jackass papısını tıkar. Nasıl bir tek tıkar.
Onto a test of order aptitude. And whom do we blame when a student fails? Why, their instructor, of course. Bishop Bassar has failed this order as its preeminent luminary. And without her intervention, she would make peace with the primitive minds of Auntie's choice. This must be prevented, whatever the cost, or humanity's ascendance will be forestalled by centuries.
Yeah.
adult agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
As if we'd fall for their stalling tactics just to watch these poor fools die slowly and horribly, mangled like punch cards. What were we talking about again? But just in case it's not, we should come back after we've gutted that fool to see the aftermath.
No need for misplaced optimism. Simply accept the cost and move forward.
Praise high probability. Wiley trapped us here. He let some others go, but didn't even give us the chance to surrender.
He's lost his wits. Kept going on about his puzzle in the research wing upstairs. That must be where he hid the key to stop the press.
Hurry!
What?
Where are you going? Don't leave us! Come back!
Precision is what it's called. After all, garbage value input produces garbage value output.
Then he tells me, oh well, no use deliberating over unobservable quantum outcomes, as they say. Can you believe that?
No. How did you respond?
I said, unobservable quantum outcomes. Abbott Newell, I just need to know if you prefer your tea with or without.
I wonder we made any progress on the plan under that old pontificator. Thank the architect, Seer Wiley's in charge now. The charismatic mathematician was not so dissimilar to us. He donned his jumpsuit 1.3 pants legs at a time. Dwelling on the quotient of the moment is to risk missing the product of the next. Curiouser and curiouser.
But
suspended.
Start the cycle. Do-do-do.
Unfriendly company.
Algorithmic dissonance. It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely summing two preceding numbers gives us math that brings
Hard to get in. Constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural law rules.
Aggressor at hand.
potentially aberrant event. Strange happen chance. Unperceived factor? Unincorrect inference. Integral control.
Proceeding to attack. I have it. Come advanced. Freak navigated. Combatant scan.
Determining up.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Mole. Tu bist da. Ne? Gidip bağla.
Well, that was quite alarming. Testing. Most. The charismatic mathematician is not so dissimilar to us. He donned his jumpsuit 1.3 pence. Exhibit time.
So we're stealing this, right?
Dwelling on the quotient of the moment is to risk missing the product of the next.
Investigating hostile intentions. Back to scan. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Verifying enemy location. Target relocating your grenade.
Predetermined trajectory.
Vedi, ancora devo fare questa posta proprio.
Mind the hostile.
Aberrant,
Oh no! There's something to say. Hostile in proximity.
Unspecified peculiarity.
An incorrect inference.
May all solutions proceed.
Attributing it to incidental environmental factors.
Presumably some random element.
Terminating unproductive activity.
Possible unforeseen factor?
Enemy spotted.
May all solutions precede problems.
Aggressor at hand.
Indelibly eradicate algorithm dissonance.
Unfriendly company. They're mine.
Random occurrence, perchance. Attributing it to incidental environmental factors as perceived problems.
May all solutions precede problems.
Çekersin belki tıkı. Avrata trash soruyor.
The charismatic mathematician does not seem dissimilar to us. He does just his 1.3 pants legs at a time.
Nasıl?
Huh? Enough shilly-shallying.
Integral precision is blissful. After all, garbage value input produces garbage value output.
Hostile corporate takeovers, sprat-based breakfast. What time to be scientific?
Quindi fa l'osservatorio e poi si univore.
Commander, if we go any further, the hostages will die and we won't get to revel in their final moments.
Dosta Gesù od Davika.
I wish I could have seen the sheer panic on their faces in their last moments. Must have been exquisite. I wager they never felt so alive.
You, already. You were supposed to take at least twice as long to deal with the hostages.
Is there anything more grating than a guest who arrives earlier than expected?
Oh, look! A room dedicated to the insignificance of human existence inside a temple dedicated to mathematically proving its pointlessness.
You, already. You were supposed to take at least twice as long to deal with the hostages. Is there anything more grating than a guest who arrives earlier than expected? I only regret my fellow conspirators are not as capable as myself. Or we both could have been spared this unpleasant meeting. Hold a moment. According to the math, in no universe is it possible for you to have solved my puzzle and saved the hostages in such a short duration. You mean you ignored them entirely? But that would mean... No. You're an Earth Directorate agent. Such callousness, it's outside the scope of your heroic index. Architect, preserve me. This wasn't supposed to happen. The hostages were intended to delay you, not actually die. And this, after you already slaughtered Clemens and Svoboda. Void it all. Do you even know what you've done? Victor's explosives would have minimized casualties on both sides. No. No matter. Augustine already has the coordinates for the peace talks. I will simply have to deal with you before transmitting the rest of the station's security protocols. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. De Vries and I are merely providing the necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless, rushed, and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you? Exactly?
Marisol Delgado, Former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The end point? No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess, consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
What in the architect's computational summary are you on about? This proves nothing. Except your willingness to trespass into other people's correspondence. And Joseph's inability to express himself clearly in the written form. Do not remind me. The wording of these messages is inculpatory. And this would explain a great deal about the unexplained outcome of my last promotional assessment. No, this is some kind of deception. It has to be. I could not have missed such obvious machinations. My math is correct. My math is always correct.
Gerek var mı? Speech 3. E трябваше да го дигна този speech.
Perhaps the High Scholar did recognize some deficiency in me while my eyes were firmly on my own paper. No. What am I saying? Joseph can hardly solve for x in a standard equation without me guiding his hand, and he well knows it. He would never speak against me. You almost had me believing your deceit. I'll grant you. But I fear your statement column still lacks enough supporting evidence to persuade me. No more talking, Agent. It's time I deliver my last prediction to you, personally.
Proceeding. Hostile.
Riddle me with bullets all you like. With this rejuvenation device, you'll never do me harm. Cleverly sprat, attempting to destroy the projector. I will obtain the
Consider self-preservation a priority.
replenishing mechanism. I say
Vulnerabilities identified.
Czekaj, tak jak go sprawę.
Medic, please.
A, treba da ih skontio. Jasno.
Sharpen up.
riddle me with bullets all you like. With this rejuvenation device, you'll never do me harm.
Fortification locking them down. I'm backing scans.
Malko, аз тия не мога ги убия никога.
You've suffered extensive damage, Commander.
Ма.
try to limit further damage. I would not refuse medical support. Proceeding.
Riddle me with bullets all you like. With this rejuvenation device in my hand, you'll never do me.
Cardugo.
Mechanism.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Replenishing mechanism.
Vitals are in the red, Commander. Combatant scan. Patience. Still recharging. Locking them down.
I'm alive. Who needs to die? This is no place to die.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
On my target! Die, swine.
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
You're almost intelligent enough to be dangerous. Clever little sprat, attempting to destroy the projector. I will attend to replenishing mechanism.
Suffered extensive damage, Commander. Standing by to stupefy.
This was not in my predictions. Whoever is left, kill this outlier.
O, тесички ли измеряха? О, сложно ще е. Трябва да го разбивам това.
Riddle me with bullets all you like. Clever little sprat.
Sharp enough to lock down.
Suffered extensive damage. Our expiration is
Replenishing mechanism.
Combatant scan. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Do try to limit further damage, Commander.
Replenishing mechanism.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. You're more effective when you're not dead. Vitals are in the red, Commander. Die on your own time, Commander. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Replenishing mechanism.
Абе, кой ме убива, бе? Откъде ме стрелят, бе? Нали уж само там бяха? О, чакай, сега ще пробвам с електриците.
Riddle me with bullets all you like. With this rejuvenation device at my disposal, you'll never do me.
Vitals are in the red. Come back and scan. Self-preservation a priority.
Vabbè, minori capite?
More effective when you're not dead. Indicator at ready status. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Öyle izbihana. Kad kućte. Ale това пак ще е зорся. Оф. Си ще е някакво по-лесно, но не. Много помощници идват. Аз знам всяка ще ги изработя. Така. Ако слагам... А той има мини.
Riddle me with bullets all you like. With this rejuvenation device at my disposal, you'll never do me.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Replenishing mechanism.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Replenishing mechanism.
Те с моите умряха ли?
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Standing by to simplify. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Do try to limit further damage, Commander. Back and stand.
Зале, отпред, от всякъде.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Suture me up. It would improve your odds.
Давай, по-бързо.
Reacquiring target. Target relocated. An inevitable outcome.
I say this with all...
Combatant scan.
Replenishing mechanism.
I have a fix. I would not refuse medical support.
Balancing the equation.
Мама сильная.
Replenishing mechanism.
Munition requires ammunition.
This was not in my intentions. Whoever is left, kill this outlier!
Мама, че моите ги няма, не? Да, умряха. Уде, може би по една мина ще стигне. Сега ще правим с по една. Всеки път по една.
Riddle me with bullets all you like. With this rejuvenation device at my disposal, you'll never do me harm.
Combatant scan. Standing by to stupefy. Target.
Replenishing mechanism.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Replenishing mechanism.
I have a fix on their weakness.
Другата.
Torpificator at ready status.
Okay.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Replenishing mechanism. I will attend to you personally.
Vitals are in the red, Command.
Unfriendly company.
You're more effective when combatant scans.
Replenishing mechanism.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Multi-impact variable.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Replenishing mechanism.
Medic, please.
Secretary, I am becoming irrationally angry.
I'm alive.
Balancing the equation.
Мале, нямаше никой жив ли, бе? Майко, как ще го мина това? Аз знам как ще го мина, но трябва да се направя много мили. Честно.
Riddle me with bullets all
Find my next victim. I may be
This rejuvenation device at my disposal. You'll never do me harm.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Your combat methodology lacks nuance. Replenishing mechanism.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Attempting to destroy the projector. I will attend to him personally.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Die on your own time, Commander.
Vay be. Što oni biješ po drugата, бе?
Standing by to stupefy. Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Dobro ste se. Samo са хабити, бе.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I say this with all disrespect. You present no threat.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Replenishing mechanism. Your combat
Back and scan.
replenishing mechanism.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Replenishing mechanism.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
You are almost intelligent enough to be dangerous.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Your combat methodology lacks nuance.
Combatant scan.
I say this with all disrespect.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Replenishing mechanism.
Combatant scan.
I say this with all... No! This was not in my predictions. Whoever is
Adversary
left,
vulnerabilities identified. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Firing down here.
Locking them down. Check your scope for
replenishing mechanism.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
This weapon primed.
I have grown worried. not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced. What is this? Have you lost sight of our mission? Our end goal? Or has your void damned arrogance blinded you entirely? This greater tranquility substation nonsense. If all you have to show for your supposed expertise is the location of the peace talks, then I suppose we'll just have to prepare ourselves for the bloody fight ahead. It was going to be hard enough without Clemens' explosives. And now, without those codes, we'll have dragoons to contend with as well. Consider this an order to proceed with our contingency plan. I don't care what you have to do, but ensuring our survival and the success of this mission is all that matters now.
We should get ourselves to those peace talks post-haste, Commander. Wouldn't want to miss out on any of the mayhem and carnage.
Yeah.
Huh?
Agent, over here. It seems the situation here has been resolved, but I don't see Seer Wiley. Were you able to secure his safety? What? No. That can't possibly be true. Landon would never align himself against the Order? Against a friend? You must be mistaken. Or maybe his calculations led him astray. Yes, that must be what happened. Indeed, just a small error. Were you able to speak with him? Help him recover his senses? I appreciate the sentiment, but there is now ample evidence disproving that fact. The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. If I had not thwarted his ambitions... No. Those hypotheticals are best considered in private, I think. I'm sure you made every effort to save them. But Architect's mercy. What an unnecessary tragedy. I won't keep you. Thank you for your assistance in reclaiming the monastery. Regrettable though the outcome with Seer Wiley turned out to be. I had intended to offer you access to one of our experimental weapons, but it seems you already helped yourself to it. You always do seem a step ahead of me. May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan.
While I care little for the current order administration, I care even less for seeing my fellow scienticians slaughtered. It is taking every fiber of my willpower to keep this from turning to violence. I'd say farewell, but do less damage seems more appropriate. You see me again, it'll be the last sight you ever see.
Ude, chiama da Google da meglio. Non c'è Google.
Unready. Negative. Recharge incomplete. Would if I could, but alas, it's not charged.
While I care little for the
At least it was a clean dissection. Can any of this really be in service to the universal equation, like the Sears claim?
So?
Happy to chat for Peggy or something.
Wanted to find a mathematician.
Chiudiamo in missione. Orada gitmeyelim mi? Why sniper?
Best we start discussing strategy, Commander.
Check it, Malko.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
I can only hope we encounter fewer complications than we did at the monastery.
Stakes are high. If DeVries sabotages the peace talks, war will continue. Don't need to be a seer to divine that.
More like toy soldiers, I'd wager. Might be good for a distraction.
Records indicate Greater Tranquility is down at the station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised, in the absence of Victor, status deceased, and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Some of the station's security automechanicals may also be operable and may attack both your team and hers, Commander.
Or, and this is just a suggestion, we turn the traps against anyone who tries to stop us, huh?
Additionally, per the Earth Directorate Manual, when lacking equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the difference.
Always up to erase an erratic variable.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of our own phantoms? I know what's at stake. I'm not asking you to set aside the mission. I'm telling you I want to be there when you face Augustine. I'm owed answers, Commander.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy.
Yeah.
Glad you stopped by. I had something I wanted to ask you. Now that we're out of pulping distance, are you sure about recruiting that arbiter? That hammer's a fine piece of weaponry, sure enough. But how much can we trust the hand wielding it? Don't let the luxuriant hair and good looks fool you. Sorry, misspoke. I meant good manners. Arbiters ain't like us. Facts matter less to them than personal judgments. Once the boulder's going, someone's getting crushed. I've seen it happen more than once. What's that saying? You are the company you keep? That optimism of yours never flags no waves, does it? Maybe you're right to get my chance. But I'll be keeping my lamps on him, just in case things go the other way. I'm guessing you didn't come here to talk about Rao. So what's on your mind? Always up for a little back fence talk. Though I'm guessing you don't mean Val. Underneath that friendly old lady facade, Marisol's a killer. Best me not forget that. Future's always changing, though. Who knows? Maybe Marisol will surprise us. In a good way, I mean. Not in a surprise attack kind of way. I hope. Well, he hasn't brought the hammer down upon us yet, so I suppose that's something. I still wouldn't play the odds on him choosing us over the Protectorate if it came right down to it, but I'd be happy to be proven wrong there. I think she'd have a hell of a time passing the Directorate psychological screening. Don't much care for all her talk about disembowelment neither. Truth be told, I don't know her all that well. Reckon she's unmoored and grabbing for anything that feels like purpose. Same as the rest of us. At least that's what I would say if I was feeling charitable. Most days, I'd send her out the airlock if it came to a vote. Sure thing. I trust you've got...
Shame you had to get rid of the nest like that. But if I'm being honest, having a walking testament to the cruelty of corporations on the team made me a tad uncomfortable. Such as? Arbiter Rao has been admitted to the ship. This unit will proceed with a Protectorate Welcome Protocol, which may include burning, prodding, and/or light electrical shocks. Agent Ibarra refers to this as somatic tolerance testing, and really funny.
Long didn't see that coming, did she? Should have known it could happen. We serve at the pleasure of our commander. Did you have something else to discuss? Happy to provide unbiased observational data. Ah, your young colleague. Competent, practical, crack shot.